Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are discussing the E amplifier. For those of you who are new, you're gonna have to play a little bit of a catch-up, and I will provide a link in the description. For those of you who are here we are, and we're gonna hop right to this. So we left off right here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna run down from here, turn, and build one floor right here. Come over here, build another floor, build a wall. Come back over here. We're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Build a wall, and then build 1, 2, 3 out. Come up, build 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look towards the left, nope, the right, and build 1, 2. Look back up and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look towards the left, build 1. Look back up and build 1. It's probably already built for you. Is it? No. Alright, so then build and build right back here. And now everything should be interlocked and fill all the gaps in, and this ceiling is done. Now for this build here, we have lots of block offs. These block offs you do not necessarily have to build, okay? You can actually build this back row, okay? This back here, and then build your ceiling all the way across, and then you're just gonna drop your ceiling tires on it. Now just remember, down here it gets a little bit lower, so you're gonna have to build your so you're gonna have to drop your tower, your ceilings from up there down. Okay, so you're gonna have to build that wall down and then place a floor to make this a 3 high limit. So then one more drop and then build, and you'll be at the limit for 3 high. So it will work. Okay, now down here, we're gonna put a lot of traps in. Up there in the front, we are going to move that lava. And the first thing we're going to do, though, is come over here and explain this floor pad. It's a little bit of trap off here. Now this can go all the way back to here. You're going to have to put a wall right there, and then put your floor on the bottom of that, and then bring it out to hit the spawn that's back here. There is a spawn back here sometimes, and sometimes they will walk around and come up this way. There's a spawn right here, so you can bring this back. And remember, you can build your ceiling from over there and bring it all the way back here as well, and just clobber everything that is back here. We used to do that. Instead, we blocked it all off, laced it with traps, and it works. We did a block off. And then, you know, every time there's a venture or every time there's an update, something in venture always changes. It never really stays the same. Like, something just happens different. The Husks do something different. The Smashers do something different. Everything's always different. So just be mindful of that. That's why if you don't place your traps, you can put down twice as many builds, right? There is a lot of block off back here. You don't have to use that much block off. You don't even got to use this part here, and you can just add your roof. You haven't even added the traps that I haven't even destroyed yet. So you guys still have a lot of building that you can use to do. Right? A lot more ceiling can get placed and a lot less block offs. Right? Those block ups take up building blocks, and so you remove them and then you have more structure to build, right? And that's what we're doing. That's the whole objective for doing your endurance run. Have lots of traps, and you could easily block this whole section off too. Block it and block it and block it and block it and add traps facing out, causing damage, while every trap up here is just hitting them repeatedly, and they slowly get in. By the time the game ends, they're not getting there. You can leave this wide open, yes, it is fine. Either way, they're not gonna get far at all. They are getting clobbered with the damage. Same thing over here. There's all sorts of ways to build this, and you don't gotta do it my way. You could make it a lot better. All right, with a lot more traps in place to do it. So from this starting point right here, you're gonna build 1, 2, 3 floors, and you're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floors out. You can't build anything right here because of the spawn. It will just destroy that. Anything else out here. So 8 out, build 2 more right here, build it all the way down, and then right here you're gonna add 1 and put it right there and bring it all the way out, because the smashers like to smash, so they're gonna be smashing, and then they don't be smashing, so they end up dying, they end up smashing, they end up hitting, but it is okay. All right, now your walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to skip that one right there, and these are going to be your subwoofers when we go to add in another 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're adding them in. All right, and then your walls from right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is it for that. This side is done. Build your floor around. Build your wall. Build your floor, and a pyramid. Top of them. We are going to come down here, and we are going to build all the walls first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Build your pyramid. Build your pyramid. Build your pyramids like this. Squares, your pyramids. This. The traps that will be there, and then 1, 2, 3 for the block off, and 4 for the block off. We're coming up here. Build a wall, pyramid, wall. This is just wall, and then a ceiling, and then your pyramids on top of it. So there's always a floor that goes underneath the pyramid. And then put the pyramid on top. Okay, now we are going to be decking this out with traps. In, out, and around it, in the back, because obviously we have nothing here. So we are going to be placing stuff there. Sometimes, most of the time, they're walking around. And most of the time, their spawn hits back here. Sometimes the game throws in that monkey wrench and there's a spawn over here, and then they're gonna come up. And sometimes they're still gonna walk around. It doesn't it's supposed to play the same every single time, right? But when you do the endurance run, something weird always happens. Okay, so that's why you can build that whole other section over there with the ceiling drops and that ceiling. I don't do it. I'll have enough anti-air through this whole thing that if they were to spawn that side, all I'm gonna do is come over here and I'm just gonna smash it with traps, and then I'm just gonna stand back and I'll just be shooting my plasmatic discharger wherever it's happening at, or if they're walking around. Alright, so either way, they're still not getting too far. And then the next time the wave happens, it will probably be completely different. Now, yes, sometimes the smashers just want to smash the floor. It's insane how the game acts. It's okay. I don't really care. If they smack the floor underneath, they're going to drop, and we will be placing traps from like here back. From right around here back. In case they want to smash some more. Or we're just going to put heals down there to heal what they're smashing. But either way, you know, the game has those monkey wrenches. So, let's come up here. We are adding our stair. We're coming up. We are putting the wall light. We're going to add more stuff. Come down. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, 5. Your short walls. All the way around. Put your floor down, your short walls up top. Alright? And then for the bottom part, your lengths, your pillars around it. And that is it for that. And then right here, add a wall, put your ceiling up, and then add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. Smashers will probably break this. They do weird stuff, so it just gives them a chance to walk up here and break something else. This really doesn't get destroyed. It's too much. Everything's kind of connected, you know. So no matter what, there is some confusion that is happening down here. So those are built. Now for over here, build your floor all the way around, like so. Build 1, 2, 3 walls. We're gonna hop up. Build your floor. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build your floor. Floor. Build. Build. Build your wall. Build your pyramid. And build your wall. And then back here, build your floor all under these pyramids, and then drop a pyramid on top. And then you're done with that section there. You can come over here, and now this is done a little bit differently. I normally have my ceiling right here, and it's going up from, you know, here. Somebody in the stream wanted to do this. So we're just missing out on 4 traps that were there, okay? I don't think it's gonna change too much. I don't know why this is here, because you're not recycling them. So having this here doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you want to have this here when you can have 2 more traps, well, 4 more traps dropping down, right? So why remove 4 traps? I just don't get it. So I had 4 more traps here, but it's really not going to affect what's going on over here. Whatever this was, that's all they did. They just wanted to build this. Don't ask me. Okay, so that's how I have it now, but how I originally had it was just how I explained. So down here, you got your floor, right? Your floor, your floor, your floor, and your pyramid. I think I've already explained that. You've got your walls built, so we're just gonna jump up here and we're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ceilings. Then you can place 1 more high and build straight across. Alright? And get those extra 4 traps in if you want. If not, it's not a big deal. This is fine. Just leave it, because it's missing those 4 traps. I don't think it's really going to make a difference. I just don't understand this concept. It doesn't make any sense to me why it has to be like that. Like, don't ask me. I don't like it, but we're just going to leave it there. It gives me something to, like, say, wow, man, I don't know who they watched to get this genius idea from, but it just doesn't make sense when you can have 4 more traps there. So yeah, doesn't really I don't know, different, pointless. All right, anyways, so you're gonna build your walls. These walls, come back here, build 4, and build your pyramids just like you see. Build your pyramids just as you see. Okay? I know we're doing it quick. And this is what it's going to look like on the inside. Okay? And build your tower up. So once you have your walls, you're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, and then come out 1, 2, 3 more, and then build 2 more over here. Build your wall with a square, wall with a square, wall with a square, wall, 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 and then your wall down. And then right here it stops. You're going to build 2 short walls and then 2 short walls. We are putting traps from here all the way over. Technically, I had 2 walls right here. Well, 3. He didn't want them. He just wanted this and left this like that, which doesn't make sense to me because I had ceiling ceiling zappers in there, which were ceiling electrical fields, I mean, that were coming out here, and they, you know, zap the enemies as they're walking down, so they're just taking more damage. So having those there, I want you guys to do it, okay? So you are going to build that right there. You are going to put your ceilings there, okay? You want them there. Period. You don't want to do what this guy's got me doing. I mean, he says I don't need it, but we're doing it because we can place the traps. You know what I mean? It's the point of this build. More traps, the better. So we're just not doing it. And like I said, right here, we had traps that went up, right? That right here. So we're missing these traps that were dropping down. So since they don't have that, that's okay. You don't have to place nothing here. But if you want to do my build, then place those 4 traps, like I said, down there, dropping down, okay? And right here, this is outside of that, you add in those 3 ceilings, because you just have more hitting there. And then right here, if you're going to use this person's build, still add the ceiling here, okay? Add it, because they're just going to be taking massive amounts of damage right through here, because there's no builds, right? And that's all going to be ceiling zappers. That one big hit of damage. All right, so that's for this. Now we're going to come over here, and here is our block off. Ready? I've already explained the top part to you. That's what it's going to look like underneath. And we will be decking this out with an insane amount of traps. Over here, build 1, 2, 3 walls. That's it. A wall. Build your floor. Build your pyramid. Come over here. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Come over here. Just build 2 walls. That is it. That's all you need. And this build for E is complete. Okay? There's nothing else here. Nothing. Just empty space. You can push this build a little bit further back if you want. Alright? You have the build space to do it, especially if you're not mimicking mine. Because if you're not mimicking mine, you would just have a couple extra squares here wouldn't be built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, like that whole back row wouldn't have been built. A couple of these rows wouldn't have been built. You know, maybe this wall wouldn't have been built. So you're able to have a bigger SSD defense. Now, for those of you who are experienced with this, you know exactly what I'm hinting at. You probably watched my first 2 videos and was like, yeah, I can do this. And you've already destroyed the build, and you probably haven't been back to the channel to see what's going on. Which is cool, because you've got the experience and the knowledge to do what I'm trying to explain to the people who don't. And this is the build. This is it for this video. We are going to run up here, and I'm going to show you where we're going to start off the A build. The A build is going to start from right here. You already have this wall built and this ceiling built from our very first video that we created, that we did together. So we are right here. And you're going to be sitting right here, and we're going to start this build from right here on this video right here, A. So this will be our last video with the build. Then we're going to be placing traps starting from the north on the main side east to the north. Then we're going right back around in the same loop that I did in the previous videos. Okay, so this is the last one. Then we're placing traps, and then we're playing. And then you guys are playing. Alright, so GG. I will catch you in the next video. I have a link provided in the description to join the Discord. Please do. I am trying to grow, and hit that follow button. Thank you, and everybody have a great day.